EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Here's Carlos Santos ready to get this one started. And off we go from Glendale. Here to take it back, Quez Watkins. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The man in motion here is Chart. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Play action now. It's Murray. That ball caught. It's Zay Jones. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to... Perfect play against a perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On the ground, here's the one-time Seminole. And he'll get this up close to a 1st down as the tackle is made right at the midfield stripe.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
That's caught! And he will score! Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Devin Duvernay going to bring it out of the end zone. And he's stopped at 25. The drive will begin then. Here's Williams to begin with a pass. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And he'll be out of bounds, but they move it down to the 25-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. And even 50 yards.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. He's going to run it.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that 1st down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
on the move at the 14-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. That is caught back corner of the end zone. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Bears. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Johnson now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he'll manage only the 34-yard line. He's brought down after a short gain. They'll go again with Benson. Room up the sideline at the 45. 15-yard pickup there. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
That's good for a Cardinals. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They go play action with Murray. That is into the hands of Allen downfield. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
That's caught by Harrison right side. And he'll be taken down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
A touchdown apiece here in the... We'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
It's a loss of 4. Brings up 3rd and goal.
So the last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Ryland's kick. is good. And the Cardinals will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. First and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Throwing on second down, Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Going up top. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Give up the middle with Swift. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And for the second straight offseason, it's kind of hard to believe Mike Swift kind of finds himself in a new place every year. This time it's with Chicago. Just a year ago, over 1,000 yards rushing, and he's going to be looking to build off that last year's success.
That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Rome Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears are on top. It's 14-10. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On first down, Murray. He's going to look downfield for Chark. That is caught. And he will dive into the end zone. 73 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Devin Duvernay going to bring it out of the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Putting the tight end in motion. On third down, it's Williams. And he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. 22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Bears first down. They send him right out of the slot. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. They face second down and 7. Here's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. That is intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Extra point now by Riley. He knocks it through. And the Cardinals go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He'll air it out down the middle. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Receiver in motion, headed left. On second down, it's Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To throw is Williams. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in their second quarter. Going for it all. That is brought in. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Here's Williams now to throw. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And a big collision there, down near the goal line, keeps him out of the end zone. They'll try to run with Swift. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stopped him short. No gain.
The thing that stands out to me about this defense, Mike, is they just make you earn everything. They don't concede any downs. You see it here on this.
He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Bears. On is Santos for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bears cut the lead to 3. 24-21. didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The man in motion here is Chark.
Easy, easy, easy. What you got? Whoa, whoa, whoa.
They go play action now. Murray. Trying to go back over the middle. You can't do that. It's intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Edwards. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we're at halftime with just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Here comes a return from the goal line. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Here's 1st and 10. They motion the slot man left. They look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play. Off play action. Here's Williams. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
This is the connection that Bears fans have been dreaming about since these two guys were drafted in this previous spring's draft. I mean, they think they have one of the more formidable young quarterback wide receiver duos in the entire league. Williams, 1st overall pick. Badunze, number 9. The future looks bright in Chicago.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. He'll swing this out to Swift. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Here's a 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Williams. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete. 3rd and long. Now Williams. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he finally is going to have to eat this one. He will go down. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And he's going to have a Bears first down. They're able to convert by plenty on that 3rd and 1.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up first down. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. And he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
A play fake. Now Williams. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Good drive so far, but this is a big hurdle. It is 3rd and 10. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Santos's kick is good. And the Bears will tie the game at 24.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Allen in motion. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards. Murray gonna hand this to Benson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down. They go play action for Murray. Now, a deep shot for Allen. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Chicago. Santos for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bears will go up by 7. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This returnable from the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They go play action with Murray. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Bears have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball.
They send a receiver in motion left. Throwing on second down. Williams. Off balance throw. It's complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
They'll go again with Swift. And he's fighting and trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here's a run. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Travis Homer. Touchdown, Bears. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Now, this is going to be returned from deep in the end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. On play action, Murray. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Arizona will take its first time.